Namaskar. Welcome to Ahara Arogya Adhyatma, the light of samskara. Today we have a special guest, Dr. Lata Damle, who has the roots in Ayurveda, but she has learned drug discovery and development from London. So that's how many people they used to shun the Ayurvedic medicines, but today scientifically they are trying to prove how important our ancient drugs are and also the newer discoveries. And she's been researching on 1,500 diseases. She did her MD in plant pharmacology from Rajiv Gandhi University, and she's the chief scientific officer at Atrimed Biotech Bangalore. And not only that, she has a passion towards production or discovering the drugs, and not the chemical drugs, the very useful and from the plant origin. And that's how we know she becomes a very special person. And she has put in more than 25 years of hard work, and that too with the passion for coming out with the drugs, the not only the oral drug, the topical application also. So, and she had a public TV, Nari Narayani, and also she got a super achiever woman entrepreneur. And that's how we know she becomes a special guest for us because she is the authentic person. Like Shankadinda Tirtha, she is the right person to tell us about the four pillars. So last time you told that for the Samagra Arogya, the complete health, the holistic approach, the four pillars are important. What are the four pillars? And the first pillar you explained to us today.
Thank you very much, madam, for having me. I bow to you as you are my very inspiring person, not only to me, to all other people out there. So we were talking about this holistic health, out of which as you said, four pillars, which is diet and our regimen and what moral conduct and other things we carry out, and the higher cognitive thinking that thoughts have power as well. So these four are ahara, vihara, achara, vichara are the main pillars, I would say. Coming to ahara, you must have heard we are what we eat. If
Correct.
we don't take food as medicine, we will be taking medicine as food, and that has been the case in today's world.
Yes.
So, and also if you see today, gut health has gained a lot of importance. Everybody is ensuring that gut becomes, if it is, because it is considered to be second brain also now. So gut can release some neurotransmitters which are important brain functioning, like serotonin or melatonin and these kind of things. So gut health has to be so good. It is very astonishing to see our ancestors in Ayurveda 5,000 years ago. They would say the root cause of any disease is the gut, actually. Amashe sthito and roge sarvapi mandagnav, they say. So that is the understanding they had, which is really, incredible.
Amazing. Amazing.
Amazing one. And also the vegetables, if you see what we were using few years ago, are being vanished from today's plate of food. If you see, we used to see, especially those foods are coming back now as something like superfood, like moringa leaves or amaranthus, dantin soppu we say, or balekai or raw banana we would eat, or ash gold, kumbhalkai. All these foods are slowly getting vanished, and we are filling the plate only with potatoes or these kind of
Potatoes,
food.
tomatoes, and
Tomatoes,
carrots.
yes,
Yeah, that's
carrots.
all.
So we should ensure that our plate, when I say half of the plate be filled with vegetables and fruits, and rest of the half should be mixed with protein source, which can be legumes, green grams, and other, which ideally is better with its the rind, what I say, not the this one, and also broken dvithala dhanya, dicotyledons like tur dal or these kind of, and little bit of fats. Fats should not be more than 4 to 8 grams when we say. We should not be lost in the details of which oil shall I use. People are worried whether I should use avocado oil to reduce fat, I mean, reduce the weight. Actually, I would say you reduce the fried items because don't worry much about these things will not cause so much. You do all this, worry and end up eating finger chips on the weekends. What is the use of
Which have got all the trans fats and the
all
unwanted
the
taste
trans fat?
enhancers and the chemicals and coloring agents.
Yes,
And when you're talking about the plate, the present plate, I would say that our banana leaf eating is the most traditional and the best balanced diet, because the
very true.
salt and pickle is put in the left side corner so that you don't touch. And then a
Right.
little paisa prepared with jaggery is put to the right side. So immediately you gulp and you feel nice. And then two kosamris are there, which contain the dicotyledon, I mean, whether it's green gram or the horse gram,
Yes,
dal, and that. And three, four vegetables, that includes the green raw banana thing, as well as the other vegetables. And all of them, they contain very high amount of fiber, and all the micronutrients are there. And that's how the heart attack also comes down and the health is better. And in the middle you have the food pyramid, that is the rice, dal, and then the ghee, and in that order, so that is the carbohydrate, protein, and the fat, and the quantity is exactly the way we require, not more or less. So those who are going for the pizza, hamburger, and then getting the heart attack because of the trans fats and the very bad fat in that, this is the best, I think. So minimum
yes,
three vegetables, minimum four fruits, and that should be
yes.
ideal, and the rest should be reduced. Okay.
Say eat fruits as a whole so that we get fibers also inside, not
Yes.
just the juice from that.
Correct.
And apart from the food, we also need, as you said, the banana thing is very good, but people are lost in eating only the center carbohydrate portion, leaving out all good things which are in the
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, I've
Correct.
seen funnily people saying no to ghee, but they will add two sweets after that when it comes. That is
Correct. Correct.
the
Correct. Correct.
also
No,
when we
that
eat.
they'll have the pizza with the cheese, extra cheese, but they say no to
Correct.
ghee. But
No
in
to.
fact,
That's the
whether it is in Ayurveda or our tradition, the ghee is required for the brain cells, the
very much.
development as well preserving, and the nerves. They have the myelin sheath covering on that, and they
Yes,
require vitamin A, D, E, K. All these fat soluble vitamins are better carried by the ghee, and that's why
exactly.
half to one spoon or two spoons of ghee per day, whether it is for children or old people, and I think it is extremely
Very
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yes. It also has something called choline, which is very,
Yes.
very important for brain-derived
Correct.
neurofactors. So it is
Correct.
very good
Correct.
actually. So I would suggest let them avoid four whites, which is very easy to sugar, salt, maida, and dalda kind of, fats basically. So those things, if they can avoid and add more fiber-rich food and phytonutrients, and while even they can use coconut oil for tempering, where we can actually they can get the oil-soluble materials from phytonutrients like turmeric, jeera, curry leaves, all these things. And when we eat, must have seen people leaving curry leaves. Curry leaves are out. So they are asked to
actually,
eat curry leaves
actually, the
when
curry
they get
leaves contain
diabetes.
maximum iron and maximum
Yes,
good
very
qualities.
good.
Yeah.
So they are asked to eat that separately when they get diabetes later. So I would say start making a habit. Even children, allow them to understand, they eat vegetables as a whole. That is very good. Apart from this, in the ahara, we also should ensure that our hydration is very important.
Yes.
Water
Yes.
content, regular water content should be done. And also, we are good about eating, we should also see that fasting is also very important once in a while, because
Excellent.
fasting and
Yeah.
hydration, in
Yeah.
fact,
Yeah.
fasting has been proved to be a very good anti-aging remedy, in fact.
I know,
So,
I know. This Upavasa is an ancient one, but today the
yes,
Japanese scientists got the Nobel Prize after doing the research
exactly.
on this Upavasa. So instead of
Right.
going aping at the West and doing the dieting and the keto diet and all sorts of unhealthy things, no, they must do Upavasa one of
Yes.
the weeks, and no, the long thing Upavasa is very good.
Yes. Once in
Yeah.
a while, upvasa will make our cells re-repair. They can even reduce inflammatory markers. making, cells rejuvenate well. So this is
Mm.
supposed to be a very good anti-aging when done also with exercise.
Hmm. So
So
in this fasting, would you advise like Ekadashi Upvasa where they are taking small quantity of special food prepared, or you prefer the intermittent fasting, or what sort of fasting?
fasting, I would say real fasting, Subhamakkana Upvasa is not good. That is what I would say. Let us not
Okay.
have too many different foods and consider Upvasa. Upvasa is giving rest to the stomach at least for 12 to 14 hours. This can
Okay.
be managed like how our Ekadashi or weekly ones we could do, or even in intermittent fasting, this can happen with the
Hmm.
fasting window of more than 12 to 16 hours, we can say. So that
Okay.
is very good actually.
So you can have your dinner early, and so that till next day
Very
morning,
early
you
dinner.
have about 12 to 14 hours gap, and that is as good as
Yes,
intermittent fasting only. So I would
correct.
ask
And
you rapid questions and answer quickly. Now, which oil is better, refined oil or the cold pressed oil?
cold pressed for sure.
Okay, which is better, the cheese or the ghee?
Yes, ghee is better if person is exercising. Yes, cheese is okay in moderate quantity.
Okay, and a whole millet or the whole wheat or the grains or the refined maida, pizza, and all those things.
No, whole fruit, I mean whole wheats, whole cereals are always better for the fiber intake.
Okay, the fruit juice bottled with sugar syrup is important, or eating the whole fruit or the juice? Which one is better?
Whole fruit is best. Let us avoid as much as of packaged food because not only it is very rich in fructose and other sugars, it also has a lot of preservatives and other chemicals in it. So we will avoid that. Apart from that, we should also avoid. Sometimes people have this misconception of cooked food outside is okay. Let me, because the rice will be cooked, I eat. But if you see, there is one bacteria that comes, Bacillus cereus, which
Hmm.
actually spoils, I mean,
Hmm.
comes in rice which is cooked and kept for 2 hours. Like it could be
Oh,
puliyogre, chitrana, and other
oh, I
food
see.
when we eat from outside. So
Okay.
this, unfortunately, this bacteria is heat resistant. That means even
Huh.
at 65 degree, it won't go. So it is better
Oh.
to avoid such food.
Oh, so nice. Your talk was an eye opener to me also. And thank you very much for describing the ancient method and also the present what we have to practice. Thank you very much, Dr. Lata
Thank you.
Damle.
Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much,
much.
madam.
Very good.